A little bit different setup today because I am actually in St. George on my way to Vegas for Thanksgiving, but I wanted to make a video for the St. Louis Blues game. I didn't watch it because I was driving. I did listen to it on the radio until I was starting to feel tired because Golden Knights weren't doing anything. So I'm just gonna watch the highlights to this last game and react to them and kind of talk about what I see. Let's go! Yeah!
Bro! He did it! We're on a freaking power play! Why are we not shooting? Yes! Let's go!
I can't even grammar properly right now. How frustrated I am. Yeah, not the greatest game after the first 7 minutes from the Golden Knights. Usually with the Vegas and St. Louis games, we have a lot of the back and forth, exchanging leads, going into overtime. And this game was that for the first 12 minutes. Anyways, let's get into it. Ad.
A few moments later.
Wow, what a play. Stevenson gets open in front of the net as Perron sends a shot on from the point, and although Binnington makes the initial save, the rebound goes right to Stevenson. No one from St. Louis is around, and he's able to bang that home easy. Probably his easiest goal of the season, and gets the Knights on the board 1-0. Which is all moot because I know exactly what's happening after this. Yeah, 36 seconds in, wow. Wow. Leonard having to be sharp super early. Like, I guess Vegas didn't want to give him a break at all. Oh yeah, Adam Brooks making his Vegas Golden Knights debut. We claimed him off of waivers a couple of days ago, and so he's gonna wear 24. James Neal wearing 81 is super weird. Man, do neither team want to play defense right now? Because, like, so far, wide open looks, and we're like 7 minutes in. Riley Smith, 2-0. Hi, buddy. Ben Hutton, what a pass to Smith, who wide open by himself with Binnington and sticks it 5-hole. 2-0 Vegas, less than 7 minutes in. Exactly. Also, Riley Smith is definitely showing that he should not at all be traded from Vegas, which, I mean, it's his contract here, so he's going to want to get more money next season, and he's performing well, but is he going to cost more than $5 million? And at this rate, definitely showing like, hey, you can't trade me. Look at this. So first of all, at this point, I was listening, so I knew that this was happening. It was 2-0 Vegas, and I was like, Blues fans, don't worry, there's still plenty of time for them to come back, especially knowing these two teams particularly, and right there, Jordan Kyrou, who's really speedy, according to one of my friends. Tries the backhanded 5-hole, but Leonard makes the stop, but then the rebound goes completely out right to Ryan O'Reilly, and he's not able to take advantage of the wide open net. And so that's gotta be frustrating, and like, oh, okay, it's gonna be one of those games if you're a St. Louis fan. Wow. In the broadcast for the radio, they were talking about how David Perron is using his gluteus maximus to create some space. And yeah, nope, that's exactly what he did. Perron, from behind the goal line, just skates all the way up to the point. Perfect pass to O'Reilly, and he snipes it past Leonard. Just trickles past Leonard on the far side. Leonard should have had that one. Golden Knight. Not Vegas, that's St. Louis, that's bad. Faulk, Costin. Oh, Bozak. I don't understand what Vegas was doing defensively there. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Faulk, breakaway from Wah. Off the crossbar and in, his 100th. This happened all within 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The St. Louis Blues just scored 3 goals on you in 2 minutes and 15. You are not playing defensively well. It doesn't matter what team you're playing. You could be playing against David, Draisaitl, and let's throw Hyman in there because he's fantastic and I wish we had him on our team. I don't care who you go up against. If you allow 3 goals in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, looking back at that San Jose Game 7, you are not playing well defensively. It doesn't matter who you have in net because, I mean, sure, Leonard would have liked one of those back. Frickin' Faulk into Costa into Bozak, and then this, where it's just Faulk all alone. What do you expect? Beautiful shot from Faulk. And that's the thing. Like, I was hearing over the radio that Leonard was making incredible saves over and over and over again. The Blues allowed 2 shorthanded goals back on Monday, and then as soon as Blues fan reacts, tunes into Vegas, Vegas allows a shorthanded goal because Vegas shorthanded, Stevenson and Stone 2-on-2 basically. It's kind of like overtime, but 1 less. I don't know where the other 5 skaters on the ice were, but they're all alone, and Stevenson and Stone are passing it to each other, and the Blues aren't really pressuring them man on man. I don't know. But Stevenson sends this pass over to Stone, who kind of does a spin, backhand, tries to lift it, hits the crossbar, but out. And so that's unfortunate for sure. Another thing that I was hearing a lot over the radio, especially, but also on Twitter afterwards, was that there were a lot of not calls that were very obvious penalties in this game. And I don't know if it was just on Vegas's not calls or if it was on both sides. I'm assuming it was on both sides. This isn't the playoffs, so you can't use that excuse. There was this part in the Steve Dangle podcast recently where they were talking about McDavid and him not getting called penalties on or whatever. It was Furlatt as a ref, and he is the person that refed the Vegas Golden Knights San Jose Game 7 that I mentioned before. He got banned from the rest of the playoffs, I believe. He apparently just said, okay, I'm not going to call another penalty ever again for Vegas. There was a segment where John Tortorella told Connor McDavid to just shut up about not getting calls. Literally, that's what he said. And they were talking about it and about how you're not going to get those calls in the playoffs. And Steve's like, yep, that's it. That's all you need to know. They don't call the rules. So Furlatt forgot this wasn't a playoff game because that's all he did apparently, and that's all the NHL does. Like, I get letting them play and letting them go for it and stuff, but Connor McDavid getting 0 calls in the playoffs, not really how it's supposed to work. And if the game completely changes, then it's not hockey. So the ref's not calling anything, that's a problem. So, frick. Power play goal from St. Louis. Brandon Saad is one of the Vegas killers, along with Sunkfist, who I'm surprised didn't get a goal in this game, and Perron. So Saad makes it 4-2. We just didn't play defense at all, it looks like. Yep, did not play defense. Hutton almost had a goal. That would have been fun. Wow, wide open in the slot. 5-on-5 shot from Tarasenko because Vegas does not want to play defense. What is this game? They aren't wide open, and Leonard has to make an incredible save when we're already down 4-2. Mikkola's first point of the year, might I add, that makes it 5-2. Whitecloud was covering for a pass. I would have liked for him to put some pressure on Mikkola rather than give him a completely wide open on his own shot. There's 2 minutes left, and the Blues are the ones with the pressure. So score effects are out the window too, because apparently that doesn't matter. So yeah, that was that game. That was awful to watch. I can't believe I had to sit through that. But yeah, Furlatt, if they had to change a rule because of the way that you refed something, it's not the team's fault. It's not Vegas's fault that... Look, Vegas allowed 4 power play goals in that 1 power play. Yes, that's awful. Vegas should not have done that. And that alone is the entire reason they didn't move on in that series. Great. Totally agree with you. That is Vegas's fault. Not a major. And I think we can all agree with that. I don't care. It's what it is. Vegas' first time getting screwed by the league or whatever. From what I hear, the reffing this was just awful. You can't have that in an NHL game. I don't care if it's regular season or playoffs. You have to call things when they happen. But congrats to Blues fans. In fact, most of the people that I follow that aren't Vegas fans on Twitter are Blues fans, so congrats to you guys. Yeah! What an awful game from Vegas. I hope we're able to come back against the Nashville Predators on Wednesday. But until then, thank you all for watching, and that's gonna be it for Game 19's Nightly Review. I can't do the like and subscribe. Please do if you like it, but that's gonna be it. Thank you, and have a good night.